Well, tonight, the Calera police chief says his department is in desperate need of more Spanish-speaking officers and dispatchers. This all comes after the chief says his officers ran into a communication barrier while making a DUI arrest. CBS 42's Scott Minshaw joins us now in our newsroom. Scott, the chief says this will help both the police department and residents there in Calera.
Cartley Police Chief David Heitch says quite often his officers interact with people who don't speak English. He says the language barrier makes police work harder and can lead to situations that waste resources and keep officers from patrolling the streets. Calera Police Chief David Heitch says this past weekend, his officers were making an arrest for driving under the influence when they ran into what he calls a common situation.
There was a communication problem. We were not able to communicate in English, so we used a translation service to talk to the driver.
He says right now his department has 2 Spanish-speaking officers.
They're on call, and we can call them at night, and they can help out. I mean, that's not really that fair to them. Yeah. 2 is not enough.
When the Spanish-speaking officers aren't available, the department uses a telephone third-party translation service, which according to Heitch is not always practical. That's why he's trying to hire more Spanish-speaking officers and dispatchers.
It would speed things up, and you know, we're short-staffed, and it would get people back on the street quicker because it took a little bit longer period of time to get this done, as you could imagine. Yeah. We currently have 2 Spanish-speaking officers, but we're always in need of more.
Ruth Avrelano lives in Calera. She speaks both Spanish and English, but her mother only speaks Spanish. She thinks adding more bilingual officers and dispatchers would be great for the city and make her feel safer.
I think that would be a really good thing, especially, growing up with my mom. It's hard for her to, she's still learning, but especially with the community here, there's a big Hispanic community, so I'm sure that would help a lot.
If you speak Spanish and are interested in applying for a job with the Calera Police Department, you can find more information on how to do so in this story on CBS42.com. In the newsroom, Scott Minshaw, CBS 42 News.